So just some general Honda OEM lithium pack chat. So you can see on the bench here I've got a couple of cases. I've got a cut down Insight battery case and a CRZ nickel metal hydride case. So you can see in the Insight one, as we've already established on Insight Central, you can fit nice units in these, and you can actually fit them in the cases without having the top cut off. This one's just an old one which had about 3 or 4 different types of lithium cells in it now over the years. And if I was going to use a case like this and I wasn't going to use the BMS that which we're developing on the Insight Central, I might use my Orion 2, which is here. I might cut that down so it can fit into the side there. There's a gap there at the side. So that's the Insight case. You can see, so that's 18, 18, 36 and 12, 48. Is that right? Something like that. Yeah, okay, so that's 48 cell configuration, something like that. And then we've got the CRZ, and you'll see this, I've got 2 18s in here, and you can see they fit quite nicely into the CRZ nickel metal hydride space, and that gives almost the same voltage as, well, just about the same voltage as my current supercapacitor packs. That gives 36 times 4.1, so that's talking around 148, 150 volts, and that's about as much as the OEM CRZ DC to DC converter will stand. So 2 packs looks like a nice fit there for a sort of a voltage of where I'm at the moment, but I'm looking to try and squeeze a bit more, so I'd like to fit some more into here if possible. So you can see it's a bit high as well, so you'd have to take the bottom out of the case here, probably remove these metal supports, lower these packs down, but it would certainly fit in all there very nicely, and it would be pretty neat installation, I would think. There's only be 4 big wires here, and I would just use the Anderson connectors again like I've done before. So anyway, what I've done is I've taken one block of 12 away. Sorry, I've got a cold again today. I had my COVID jab the other day, so that may be a bit of that. Now, they come with a lot of hardware. These cells are beautifully packed, they're under some compression, and they've got gaps in between for cooling and all sorts. And that hardware there is the one of these, basically, 112 cell block, which I've disassembled. And that weighs 1.5 kilos, all that. So the combined weight of this weight of a 12 cell block is 4.5 kilos. But if you take all that rubbish away, then you get the individual cells, and here we can see occupies about 3/4 of the space lengthwise, compared to sort of normal 12 cell, maybe 2/3 of the space. You can see there, so they're all butted up against each other, and the weight is 1.5 kilos less, so that weighs 3 kilos, and the complete pack weighs 4.5 kilos. So it's quite a reasonable weight saving to be had. And as you can see, the cells are all very nice there, and they've got screw tops, screw terminals, so you just have to join them together with bus bars. Now, what I might do is I'd quite like to fit 80 into my CRZ box, so 40 would go in fairly easy, and that would give me about 168 volts, so that would be fine. But I'd rather like to do a 2p pack again, so I get double the capacity. So I would arrange them in 2p like this, so these would be paralleled, and then each one of these would become like a single unit, a bit like I did with the supercapacitors, and then they would join together in series in blocks of 2. So that's where we're at the minute, just tinkering around, looking at what's what. I've got to do some proper work later on. Still waiting for some OEM nickel metal hydride sticks to arrive. But yeah, things just tinkering around, just looking at seeing what's what with these new packs.